Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. Today I want to talk about the plastic-free July challenge. Sorry about my lighting. I'm using natural light and there's actually a storm coming in. Crap. Let's actually take a look because I was going to bike to my birthing class in an hour. Ooh. I don't know if you can see all that green down there. That's south of me. That's why it's so dark. I actually don't think it's going to hit Des Moines. So today I want to talk about the plastic-free July challenge. I don't know when I heard about it or how I even discovered it, honestly, but I was like, oh, you know what? That's great. I want to do that because I want to see where I can improve, because I'm always looking for places to get better at reducing the amount of waste I create. I don't know why plastic just bothers me a lot, because I know about plastic. I don't want to use it. So the plastic-free July challenge can honestly be anything you want, but officially their website says whether you're a beginner looking for a few single-use plastics to avoid or someone well on their way to a plastic-free life, we have ideas to inspire you at home, work, school, and within the community. So if you head to the website, and I'll link it down below, they have great resources on how to get started, ways that you can avoid plastic and what others are doing, and resources to help you. This isn't a sponsored video. I just think it's a cool concept and challenge, and it's something that I want to promote. You can do it in whatever way works for you, and if it's just literally using tote bags to get your groceries instead of plastic bags, I think that is great. So what I want to do with my last month before baby comes is challenge myself to cut back on plastic. I've gone through phases of being really good, like annoyingly good at not having plastic. I think like grocery shopping is such a big place to cut down on plastic, and not just using tote bags instead of plastic bags. Like there's so much plastic and packaging at the grocery store. It's so frustrating. I'm looking to kind of like refresh my desire to create less waste, and I feel like challenges are a great way to do that. Like I'm really good with challenges. So I thought for today's video, and kind of like recon for, I don't know if recon is the right word, looking at the month ahead, is to look at the areas where I'm really failing, look at areas where I'm doing okay but can still improve, and look at ways that I feel like I'm doing a good job. And if you guys have any tips or tricks about the things that I've mentioned today about myself, let me know in the comments, because I'm always open to suggestions and advice. Just be nice about it, I guess. I have 3 places I fail most often, 3 places where I'm okay but can still improve, and 1 where I feel like I'm very good at right now. The first place that I feel like I fail most often is takeout food containers. I've been going through a bit of a phase recently of getting takeout food, and it's not every day. It's like 3 times a week. And when you get takeout food, they give it to you in stupid plastic containers with stupid plastic cutlery in a plastic container. It's so much plastic. So my solution, I guess, for takeout food is ordering it for there and having my own container to put the food in to then take with me. And that's fine and dandy if it's me, but there's a lot of times where I'm with Michael and he likes to call things in as to go and then eat them there, just because it is more efficient time-wise, but it's not good for our planet. The second place I feel like I'm sucking, when they package like produce in it. But I do a pretty good job at my produce. But there are those things that are like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries that come in those little plastic containers, and I don't know how to not get those. Produce, like I'm okay, but I can still improve. And then things that in the store like tortilla shells, bread, tofu, things that come packaged. And like bread, for example, I know I can get unpackaged. They give you a weird look, but you're like, just put it in this bag for me, lady. But the thing with bread is it then goes to waste because I can't eat it fast enough before it gets hard or moldy or whatever. So if you have a good solution of how to store bread that's not in plastic, let me know down below. Sorry, I'm out of breath just talking these days. Where I'm okay but can still improve. I'm really good at remembering my to-go coffee container. Michael got me a to-go coffee container that I loved. It was glass, but of course I broke the glass part of it like a week or 2 into having it, and I haven't reordered the glass part. And then I lost my backup to-go container, so I'm on my one that like I don't even like. Sometimes you get coffee and it spaces you and you don't bring your stupid coffee container. Bringing my own reusable water bottle. I feel like I'm really good at this day to day. Sometimes I forget to bring my water bottle. We went to a race this last weekend and I just got one of these things, like, yeah, this is definitely a place I can improve. And I know it's not good. I refill this to get a couple uses out of it before I recycle it. And I'm being honest here, people. And the final thing where I feel like I'm really good but not perfect is straws. I will not grab my own straw, but sometimes I forget to say no straw, or you don't know if they bring, how they bring straws. So I just need to get good at saying like no straw when I'm like at a restaurant or somewhere. And where I'm pretty good at, like really good at, is using reusable totes instead of plastic bags. Like I will go to great lengths not to use a plastic bag. Most of the time I have my backpack with me, so I'll load that up. In the winter, I will load my coat pockets up. I will carry stuff before I put it in a plastic bag. If I forget my shopping totes or whatever and I go grocery shopping, I will just have them put it back in the shopping cart. And I will wheel that out to my vehicle and load all the loose items into the vehicle, come home and get like a laundry basket or bags and take it from there. Really, I'm good at not using plastic bags. That's kind of the first part of like where I am challenging myself, those areas. And then I want to give some advice to those looking to like reduce their plastics. I think my biggest thing with trying to live a more zero waste lifestyle and not create a bunch of waste is you don't need to run out and buy a bunch of expensive reusable stuff. Because there's a lot of cool like zero waste products. You can spend a lot of money and not everyone has money, and I don't think you should have to be rich to be able to create less waste. You can take a ceramic mug with you if you're going to be hanging out at a coffee shop, but maybe you don't have a to-go coffee mug with a lid and everything. So if you're gonna just be hanging out there, use your own mug. Or there's a good chance most places have for here mugs, so just kind of ask, learn about the places that do have for here mugs. The second thing is to make your own reusable cutlery kit from stuff you already have at home. They have the really cool like bamboo ones that you can buy, and they come with their own little package, but I haven't gotten one of those and I don't know if I will, because I just have like an old fork, an old spoon, chopsticks, and a glass straw that I will roll up in a cloth napkin, tie it together using whatever you want. And so that's what I'll take with me. As just say no to using certain plastic products like plastic bags. Like I said, I go out of my way to carry stuff. The amount of people that I see get an entire plastic shopping bag for one item that they could put in their back pocket, it flabbergasts me. Same goes with straws. If you have an option to get a plastic straw, don't get them. Look at getting a product in a cardboard box instead of a plastic bottle. Things like dish detergent, laundry detergent, body wash, and that sort of stuff at bars. Like there's a lot of easy things that you don't have to change up your life too much. What are some common everyday things that you can make an easy switch to either getting them a non-packaged item or a cardboard or recyclable packaging? Don't throw out all of your plastic stuff. Don't feel like you have to purge yourself and go buy new things. Like as you would normally replace your disposable plastic things, that's when it's a good time to look at, okay, what are my zero waste options here? Is it something I can afford? I really try not to use paper towels, and I use just cloth towels instead. Yeah, that's the only one I can think of right now. My brain's really not working. If there's a couple things you want to buy to make a big impact, if you're a big on-the-go coffee drinker, if you go to the coffee shop every morning and get your cup of coffee before work and you take that to the office with you, a really good purchase would be a reusable coffee mug. And there's a lot of great ones out there. You know, there's the stainless steel ones that keep your coffee warm. There's the really cool glass ones. Such an easy thing. Pick up some reusable totes for grocery shopping. So you can get ones like this, tote bags. Get the ones that they sell at the grocery store. One from recycled plastic. You're using plastic that's already been produced and is in the world, putting that to good purpose of something you can reuse over and over and over and over and over. I can't think of the word, but those are my favorite ones, and those are nice and big and you can fit a lot of stuff in there. And I can usually get away with like 2 of those for a grocery shopping trip. Get a reusable water bottle. You know, there's really nice glass and stainless steel ones, but if you have a sports one that is plastic that you had from some sport you did, just use that. Even using that, something you already have, instead of using plastic water bottles, that's still doing good. Like reusing plastic things you already have is still doing good. Like never fails, like plastic comes into your life. Find a use for it. If you are a person that really likes drinking from a straw, get a glass straw, get a stainless steel straw. I think bamboo straws are a thing now. There's a lot of different options there. The things like I've talked about today, zero waste replacement sort of things, I'll try to link all of that down below. But those are just some ways that you can reduce the plastic consumption that you have personally. Here's to July and trying to use less plastic. It's just more about being conscious of the amount of plastic I use for me, because when I am thinking of it, it's just simple in my mind to choose the option that's not wrapped in plastic, or ask for the option that doesn't come in plastic or doesn't include plastic, and I find that's what works best for me. But if you're looking for more tips and tricks, definitely go check out their website. Like I said, I'll link that down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you guys are excited about a plastic-free challenge. Even if it's not something you can do now, look at a month in the future, or even a week, or even a day, of just trying to be more conscious about the amount of plastic you bring into your day-to-day existence. Yeah, that's what I have to say. I'm very excited and very ready. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!